So welcome back to my channel. I'm going to show you how to make this, which is Tuscan salmon, Tuscan butter salmon from scratch. So this is what you're going to need. Some salmon, of course, spinach, olive oil, butter, parsley, heavy cream, garlic. You're going to need your seasonings. However you season your salmon, I'm going to let you do your thing. But I like to use onion powder, garlic, salt, pepper, sazon, stuff like that. But these are the items. Spinach, you make sure you need Parmesan cheese, lemon, rosemary. Alright, now you want to have like a medium saucepan. Put it on heat of like 3.5. Drop a little olive oil. Extra virgin is what I'm using, but if you want to use regular oil, I'm just trying to be a little bit more healthy with using grease and all of that. So you want to let that heat up for a second, get your salmon together. I like that for this type of thing, because you're making a creamy sauce, you don't really need to get too crazy with marinating your salmon. So at this time, I would just go ahead and put the salmon in the pot and go ahead and I just seasoned it while I was in the pot. So it's up to you, just so that it can, be a faster process. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and drop my salmons in. At least poke holes in them before you drop them in, so you can make sure that heat is getting to them and all of the seasoning is gonna get all up in it. And as many as you can fit is as many as you want to put into the pot. And I cook my salmon medium, so I don't really like it too dark, but you want to go ahead and let these cook up. Add your seasonings. So let's start with your basics. We're going to start with salt. Don't be scared to use your salt, but don't get too crazy either. But it is a lot of salmon, so you want to just pour it in your hand first, and then take probably like 2 to 3 pinches of it, maybe even 4, like so. I don't know why my camera wasn't focusing right here, but yeah, just go ahead and do your thing. Don't be scared of it. Look, boop. A little sprinkle, and moving right along. You want to grab some pepper and get with it with your pepper. If you watch my other videos, I'm not big on trying to tell you like the measurements of anything. This is like season to taste. So however much pepper works for you. We're gonna move right along to the onion powder at this point. And my camera again is not focusing, but I would say you got 4 pieces of salmon, so 4 good shakes. If you need some type of measurement to go off of, that should help. Yeah, you want to do all of that. And you want to make sure you're seasoning them good, because I'm not going to even really season the other side too much, just because of the fact that, like I said, we're going to have a cream sauce, and we want to make sure it's not over seasoned. It's still salmon, and it has a nice natural flavor. So now we're going to use some minced garlic, and you see I'm just going to flick some of this. I don't have a lot left in my jar of minced garlic, so you can tell I'm just flicking it all around in the pot. But I would say about like 2 little scoops of it, and then you can pour some of the juice from the minced garlic, like the bottom of the jar. You can pour some of that juice in there. That's all I'm doing right here, as you can see. And then yep. So right here, we're just going to add a little bit of lemon pepper seasoning. I don't know what's going on with my Zoom, but if you can see that that's lemon pepper. Okay, here we go. Yeah, shake a little bit of the lemon pepper on there. I would say about 4 shakes should be good, as long as you're going around in a circle, making sure they're all getting enough attention, because lemon pepper, if you cooked with it before, it is a strong seasoning, so you don't got to get crazy. It is a potent type of seasoning. By this time, you can probably flip them just to get that seasoning into the pan, so then when you flip them again, when they start browning, like right now, it's still early. I could have let them cook a little longer, but once they start browning, you're going to be taking them out of the pot soon. So once you cook them down, you're going to flip them again. But this is how they should look on both sides before you take them out of the pot to make your sauce. So what you want to do is go ahead and drain this out. Put your salmon to the side, and then we're going to get started with the tomatoes. So for this, you want to just grab like 2 handfuls of tomatoes. That should be enough because you're going to be cutting them in half. If you want to use 3 handfuls, I'm making a mess, but just grab, a few of them. You're going to just be cutting them into halves and then setting them to the side. Grab up your spinach. Make sure they're clean. You just want to grip up a little, handful and cut it up like so. I leave my stems on. It's not that serious. And then here we are moving on to our parsley and rosemary. And we're going to just, break up a few pieces. You do this, to your liking. I'm so lax when it comes to like measurements because I feel like more flavor the better. I mean, this type of thing I don't feel like you can go crazy with. And then grab a lemon and cut it in half, and then we're moving right along. Wine break, little Pinot Grigio, which pairs great with salmon, but make sure you heat that pan back up. We're going to add butter, a little whipped heavy cream, and you just want to pour like 2, I don't know how to just say delicious when you drop it, and do that twice, and that's enough heavy cream. Then you're going to add some Salmon. You just want to use like a half of pack of Salmon, and then from there, while it's heating up, you add in your Parmesan cheese. I would take like 2 spoonfuls of it, which is like 2 sprinkles. Grab enough. Don't be scared to use that Parmesan cheese because it's going to make the cream nice and thick. You can do 3 if you want, Y'all see my little sprinkle swag. But yeah, you want to let that heat until it becomes a nice creamy, thick sauce. And if you need to, you can add a little bit more heavy cream, but just so that you have more sauce. But now we're going to add our minced garlic. And you want to, don't be scared to use it. That should be enough right there, though. 1 big scoop. And then, yeah, I'm adding some more heavy cream just because I want it to be enough sauce to cover my salmon. And then, if you want to break it up and dip it in the sauce, then you got enough to do that. So now the easy part. Sprinkle all that good stuff in there. Add your spinach. And then next, you're going to go ahead and add your tomatoes. Cook it down a little bit, add all your herbs, and then add your salmon back into it and let it be on low. And look at that, honey. And when it thickens up, look at it. It's beautiful. You made that. Don't you feel like a chef? Now, do the easy. Squeeze that lemon on top for that extra zing, zing, zing. Period. And here you have it. You can add it with some mashed potatoes. In my case, I made some, what did I make? Cauliflower rice. And then I added some broccoli on the side. Real quick, easy, and healthy for the most part. I mean, you got your heavy cream and stuff. But you put cauliflower rice and you add some broccoli. And you eating salmon. So it could be worse. But look at it. Relax this week, but I'm back with my episode, so make sure you stay tuned. I'm all over the place. I like to cook, I like to do this, that, and the other thing, and then I like to talk business. But make sure you come back and check out my channel, period.